Ikuhisa Minowa involved in another David versus Goliath battle, and you'll recall that back at Bushido 10, he scored a first-round TKO over one of the biggest guys to ever compete in MMA, Giant Silva. And now he takes on another big guy in Butterbean, and Trig, you can see Butterbean means business as he stares down the man who's not afraid to fight anyone, the punk Ikuhisa Minowa.
The interesting thing is they're almost the same height, I just noticed.
Yeah, they're exactly the same height, 5'9". It's just Butterbean tips the Toledos at almost 200 pounds more. And Minowa with a drop kick, landing on his feet, and that definitely electrifies the crowd early on, but he just bounced off Butterbean. And it doesn't take long for the crowd here to get behind Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa. But after that second attempt at a drop kick, Butterbean now just puts all of his weight on top of Minowa in that half guard.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't care how good you are at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I don't want a guy like Butterbean on top of him. It's just too much girth, it's too much weight to deal with. Even if you get him back to full guard, he's so broad, your legs will never get completely closed.
You know, the longtime followers of Pride Fighting Championships will remember Daiju Takase taking on Emmanuel Yarborough back in the day, and that's bringing up images right now here because that massive weight advantage. But Minowa, again, wanted this fight. He's the guy who gets it. He wants to entertain the crowd. He, of course, wants the win, but he knows that fights like this put him on the map. And now it's just Butterbean content to cinch in a headlock and really just distributing his weight right on top of Minowa. And what does Minowa have to do here? He's got to somehow reverse the situation by sliding out.
He needs to keep sliding out to his left. He's almost out right now. If he keeps sliding out, if he can pop his head through, he can actually take Butterbean's back. He's in a position to actually get there right now with just a little bit more pressure. He almost has it, and there it is.
Nice sweep
nice
there.
Sweep attempt. Yep.
Right into side control trick.
Great job passing the guard on the way over. Minowa's very tenacious. You know, I kind of make fun of him sometimes because he has one of the best entrances there is in MMA, and he always takes these really strange
And you just
matches.
have to listen to the crowd. He's without a doubt probably next to the likes of Takanori Gomi, the most popular guy
Absolutely.
in the Bushido series for a Japanese fighter, and tremendous following here in his native Japan. Now attempting a knee strike there as Butterbean finds himself on the bottom now.
The more he hits Butterbean, the better it is for Butterbean, actually. Butterbean actually is a guy that's very well versed in taking punching, taking hits, taking knees. He's used to the punishment. It's the submission game that you have to get on Butterbean that's going to confuse him a little bit more. So if Minowa wants to finish this fight, he's got to start locking in some submissions because that's where he's going to be able to beat Butterbean quickly. To keep hitting him, you're actually going to keep him in the game, keep him in the fight.
Butterbean has fought mixed martial arts here in Japan, in Hawaii, the United States, and now making his debut in Pride Fighting Championships Bushido, the special added challenge match as Minowa wanted to fight Butterbean, has gotten his wish, and now controlling from the side. And Eric Butterbean Esch, of course, known as the boxing king of the 4-rounders. In fact, even one time back 4 years ago, lost a unanimous decision to the former world boxing champion, the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. And has even done a little film work, appearing in the film Jackass the movie. So Butterbean is a character, no doubt about that. But right now is wishing he might have been somewhere else because he's on the bottom here and being controlled by Minowa.
It's very tiring for a guy like Butterbean who's not used to this position. Not sure, there's always, every sport, every position is a place to kind of relax and take a breath. And Butterbean's not sure where that is in this position because he hasn't been here that often.
Trig, talk about the differences in the culture of the fight fan between the fans here in Japan who are firmly behind this matchup and maybe the fans in North America who may be looking at this and saying, okay, what's happening here?
Well, the thing is that we always like to prove the small guy can beat the little guy, which is really how mixed martial arts got started throughout the world, was proving that the smaller guy
could beat
the bigger guy. And this is one of those matchups where a guy that's obviously a better striker, it's obviously a better position guy on his feet, can get beat by a guy that's a lot smaller than him. And that's what everyone wants to see, is that is the submission game, is the fight game.
There he's maneuvering now for the armbar. Butterbean has that elementary defense there. As you can see, he's doing a good job of holding on to his grip there. But
Good
now
grip work.
Minowa's
Oh,
extending
it's tapped up. Oh, wow.
And Minowa records the win over Butterbean. 4:26 of the opening round via submission. Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa moves over the 500 mark to 8-7 in Pride Fighting Championships. So let's replay some of the action. That drop kick was something else.
Great drop kick. You know, obviously he was hoping to knock Butterbean down with it the first time, and when he chose to hit it the second time, he was hoping to as well, and he just kind of got underneath him. They didn't show the sliding of him getting into the arm bar, and it's the way he did it, taking his time and really cinching it up bit by bit.